Hey, it's Joe, and welcome back to Humanfluence. Let me start by saying something that might catch you off guard. You are more like a computer than you might think. I know it sounds a bit out there, but stick with me. Imagine yourself as a highly advanced piece of biological technology, a kind of organic computer, if you will, wrapped in what some might call a meat suit. It's a quirky image, sure, but when we break it down, the comparison starts to make a lot of sense. Think about your brain for a second. It's your hardware, the physical machinery that processes everything you experience. Just like a computer has circuits and processors, your brain is filled with neurons, firing off signals, processing data at lightning speed. Every thought, every memory, every sensation you feel is all handled by this incredibly sophisticated piece of hardware. But here's where it gets really interesting: the software. Your mind is the operating system running on that hardware. It's where all your thoughts, emotions, beliefs, and habits reside. It's what interprets the data your brain processes, turning it into the rich, complex experience of being you. Now, just like with any computer, the system needs regular maintenance and upgrades to keep running smoothly. If your mental software becomes outdated, filled with old beliefs, fears, or limiting patterns, you'll start to notice glitches. Maybe you feel stuck in old habits, or you find yourself reacting to situations in ways that don't really serve you anymore. That's where spiritual growth comes in, where you start to upgrade your mental software, aligning it with the person you're evolving into. But it doesn't stop there. Let's talk about how you connect with others. Your relationships, your social interactions, they're like a computer network. Just as computers connect through networks to share data and resources, you're constantly exchanging ideas, emotions, and experiences with the people around you. Every conversation, every interaction, it's like sending and receiving data packets across the network. And just like in the tech world, the quality of your connection matters. Strong, secure connections, whether with friends, family, or community, lead to positive, healthy exchanges. But weak or insecure connections, they can lead to misunderstandings, conflicts, and emotional drain. Now let's take this a step further and talk about the cloud. In the tech world, the cloud is where data is stored and accessed remotely. But in the human experience, the cloud represents something much more profound. It's the Akashic records, the unified field, or the collective consciousness. A vast, intangible repository of all knowledge, all experiences across time and space. Just like you can store files in the cloud and access them from anywhere, the Akashic records are said to hold the information of the universe, past, present, and future. When you meditate, tap into your intuition, or experience deep insights, it's like accessing this cosmic cloud, downloading the wisdom or knowledge you need at that moment. And just like with cloud computing, there's a give and take. You upload your experiences, your thoughts, your energy into this field, contributing to the collective, while at the same time, you can download insights, inspiration, and guidance from this infinite source. It's a constant exchange between the individual and the collective, much like how data is constantly being uploaded and downloaded in the cloud. But no system is complete without security. Just like a computer needs protection from viruses and hackers, you need to safeguard your mind and energy from negativity and harmful influences. Think of it as your personal cybersecurity. Negative thoughts, toxic relationships, harmful environments. They're like malware for your mind. Practicing mindfulness, setting healthy boundaries, and surrounding yourself with positive influences are like installing firewalls and using strong passwords to protect your internal system. It's essential to regularly update your software with practices like meditation, self-care, and positive affirmations, ensuring that your system remains secure and resilient. against the challenges of life. Now let's zoom out and consider the universe itself as a massive interconnected computer. It's the ultimate supercomputer, where every star, planet, and galaxy is a component in a vast cosmic operating system. This system runs on laws and principles, like physics, mathematics, and even consciousness, that govern how everything interacts and functions. This is where the ancient principle of as above, so below comes into play. Just as your brain and mind work together like hardware and software, the universe mirrors this relationship on a grand scale. The microcosm of your personal experience is a reflection of the macrocosm, the universe at large. In this cosmic computer, we are like individual processors, each playing our part in the greater system, contributing to and drawing from the collective intelligence. Just like a computer operates on binary code, ones and zeros, the universe functions on dualities, like light and dark, positive and negative, creation and destruction. These dualities are the building blocks of existence, much like binary code is for digital systems. As above, so below, suggesting that these patterns that govern the universe are at play within us, too. Your thoughts, actions, and intentions are like the coding languages that influence your reality, much like how coding shapes the functions and outputs of a computer. When you align yourself with the natural laws of the universe, the cosmic programming, if you will, you start to see how everything is interconnected. The same way a single line of code can impact an entire program, your individual actions and thoughts ripple out into the universe, affecting the broader system. It's like the butterfly effect within this vast cosmic computer. Small changes on the micro level can lead to significant shifts on the macro level. This is why it's so important to continuously work on ourselves, to upgrade and maintain our spiritual and mental systems, ensuring that we're not just living in harmony with ourselves, but with the universe as a whole. Because when we take care of our individual systems, we contribute to the health and harmony of the universe. As above, so below. What we do within ourselves is reflected in the greater whole. And by upgrading our spiritual software, we can help to maintain the balance of beauty of this entire cosmic system. But here's the thing. Sometimes our systems get corrupted. Speaking of corruption, we can't ignore the influence of the guy who brought us Windows. Let's face it, we've all dealt with the blue screen of death, those never-ending updates and the constant vulnerability to malware. It's a powerful example of how, just like in the digital world, our human experience can be manipulated or controlled when we don't actively exercise our free will. In the same way that software can be programmed to limit your options or guide your decisions, our minds can be subtly influenced by external forces, leading us down paths that don't serve our highest good. The true challenge lies in recognizing these influences and using our free will to choose a different course, one that aligns with our true nature and spiritual freedom. We don't have to keep running on the same old program. We can open a new window, one that offers a clearer, more expansive view. We can upgrade to a new system, a spiritual operating system that's built for the life we're meant to live, not the one that keeps crashing. So let's take a lesson from all those frustrating pop-ups and error messages. It's time for a spiritual upgrade. It's time to install a new view, a new window into the possibilities of who we can become. Because unlike that operating system, which might be stuck in its ways, we have the power to evolve, to improve, and to transcend. And when we do, we'll find that our lives run a whole lot smoother, with fewer glitches and a lot more clarity. Humanfluence out.